stories front page, homepage, whatever we want to call it, where as an editor, you would come in to either create a new story or edit an existing one. So if you create a new one, you start from scratch. If you click on existing one, it'll take you to the editing tool where you have access to the different content blocks that you've set up. Again, this is very early in the process, so everything looks rough and functionality isn't there yet. But I guess this is a first introduction. So you can see at the top of the page you have the name of the story. You can edit it there, and then after that there'll be an option to add an introduction to the story. So there'll be another text field underneath the title one. So about this,
are you saying these boxes that we're seeing here, will they appear and each one will have like a heading, or?
No, so each story has a title and a quick introduction. So right now you're only able to edit the title, but there will be another field for the introduction. But those we've got 5 blocks set up here. These would be actual contents, so part of the story. So the first one is as type text, as you can see by opening the settings. So if you click on that little gear icon to the right, you open the settings for that block. Right now it's very limited. You can only select the type of content that you want to have, and then you can delete the block. Okay. So the first one is text block. So you can add rich text. This will look familiar to most people. It's a standard rich text editor where you can format your text the way you want.
Now is that going to be where you're saying each one will have a title and an introduction? Will the introduction be separate from this?
Yes.
Block? Okay.
Yeah.
It will also have the functionality of the rich text edit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, again, this is standard. I haven't customized it yet, but you'll be able to add tables and images as part of your copy. So again, fairly standard.
So when you go back and when you had that settings box, like what else would be there besides text?
That's a good question.
Because it says content type.
Yeah, so right now we have oh, I see. I guess you can't see those on my on the screen share, but it says text, image, and or file. Yeah, I don't really know why it's not showing up on the screen share, but it's there. So yeah, if it's text, you see this rich text editor. If it's a file or image, you will see this upload tool. So right now it's not set up, but you'll be able to just drag and drop files onto that area here.
But before you do that, you have to select the setting.
Yeah. So by default, when you add a content, so if we if you add a block, so if we do that at the bottom, by default it's a text, but you can easily change it. I guess now you can see image. So if you pick image, then you can see that it will become an image upload field. So you can just drag and drop either one or several images there, and yeah. So it's basically it so far. The next step is setting up those file and image upload tools. And after that, I'll have to make sure that the data is saved properly. Right now, all those blocks are saved, but the content within each block isn't yet. So that's what I'll be working on. But
they're saved. Where are they saved? Like, is there a place that the person who's doing this can go and see the files they've used?
So
we talked about that. I know it doesn't exist yet, but
yeah, I mean, if they upload a file and or an image, they'll show up here. Just like if you start adding text,
yeah.
it will show up. Right now, it's not pulling anything from the database. So every story is blank. But once the functionality is there, the content that's existing will show up here. So let's say that, you know, I had a couple of files uploaded and I want to delete them. I'll be able to delete them, either like re-upload new files or delete the whole block. Yeah, but they'll show up here.
But you, okay, well, we'll see once you get something going there. Exactly. The functionality.
Yeah, but yeah, if there are files, they'll show up here. If you want to delete them, you can delete them. If you want to add more, you can add more.
You can delete a single file. You don't have to delete the whole block.
No, yeah, single file, single images, single image.
Okay. And then to get here, people have to sign in.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And then whoever is working on this, it's associated with their registration.
Yes. So there's an author tag associated to each story.
Okay.
So obviously you can't author a story that you haven't created unless you've been added as a collaborator.
Yeah.
This functionality is not there yet, but the backend, you know, user management is ready for that. But yeah, unless you're the main author or you're a collaborator, you won't be able to access that editing page. If the story is published, obviously you can see it, but
there's no page that reflects that right now, right?
Not yet, no.
Everything I'm seeing is what you have right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. What do you think about showing on Monday? It seems to me, unless maybe you could show some kind of upload.
Showing on Monday to who?
Wasn't there some talk about showing it to the RTI group?
Um,
I mean, unless there's more than this, I don't think we ought to show it to them because they'll just be. I don't think they'll be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the process of this is what I have.
Yeah, so I mean, don't you think we shouldn't show it on Monday unless you're planning to like do a whole lot to it before then?
Well, it's Friday at 2 p.m., so I won't have a lot done.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I guess it depends who. If it's somebody like, you know, if it's somebody internal that really wants to see it, sure. But else, I mean, you've seen it. You can. You know.
I don't think we should. I think I'm going to tell Bob, you know, that you shouldn't demo it on Monday at the meeting. I just don't. Okay. I don't think it would be helpful.
Yeah.
To anybody at this point.
Plus, I just remember I'm out next week, so most of the time. Yeah, we're moving, so I have to empty a house and.
You need to remember to tell me that. So yeah. You're out when exactly?
Monday to Thursday.
Monday through Thursday?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you're not going to be working at all?
In the evenings, during the day, not really, but in the evenings, we're going to be packing while the girls are at school.
I know. I mean, I'm not pressuring you. I just want to know if you can do anything. Because if not, where does that leave us in terms of the 3D thing? Is that...
Well, the 3D things, yeah, I haven't taken the time to add that that manual to the homepage, but there isn't so much more to do unless we get the new data sets next week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I guess Clarence is going to check with Rex on Monday, but
he is.
If we get the new data sets, I can update them and give it a try.
I was going to set up a time to talk with Clarence late next week. So I'll make it definitely Friday. And then if if you can join, it'll be like 1 p.m. our time
On Friday?
on Friday.
Okay.
I haven't sent the invite out, but I have you on it, so maybe you can join at that point.
Okay.
Even if you're not able to work through the week. Okay, does anybody know that you're out next week? Gail probably knows, but anyone on this project?
I think I might have told Nathan, but I don't think I'm not sure about Bob. I think I've sent a meeting cancellation, but I can double check on that.
Okay, well, that's okay. I'm going to send him a message and tell him about the link, that we're not going to cover this story thing. And since you're not here, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't really aware of that Monday. The date I have in my head is the 18th, which is what Carol told us.
That's the broader. Yes, that's fine. I mean, that's what we're really going for some functionality. But if you get to do anything next week, let me know next Friday, and we'll look. I just want to look at it again to see.
Sounds good.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, I'll make sure that this was recorded. I think it is, and I'll send the link to Carol.
Okay.
Hopefully, it is.
It doesn't matter. I can talk with her about it. So.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Right, well, good luck moving.
Thank you. Bye.
Not a fun thing.
No, but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. I don't know how to not join this.